Our next guest is an entrepreneur making waves in the fashion industry by getting brands to pay attention to plus-size women with the Make My Size movement. Please welcome body positivity blogger Katie Sturino. I will just add to the list, super authentic and sweet as can be, because you never know. You follow people on Instagram and you think, well, she looks nice, but I don't know.
Yeah, you meet them in real life and it's a super big disappointment.
Right?
Yeah.
So you are not a disappointment, Katie.
That's good. That's
yes.
a great start.
I want to start with how this whole Make My Size movement started for you.
It started with an online order that I received. I think I received a Diane von Furstenberg skirt in a size 14, and the back was open about this far.
Yeah.
And it was the third or fourth order that all items I had purchased were so small, and I was like, this is absurd. I'm a fashion blogger in New York City, or paying a lot of money for clothing. I should be able to shop and spend money.
Yes.
And I just got fed up, and I posted the photo, the unflattering photo that called out the brand and said, hey, you know, make my size. I love your clothes. I want to participate too, and so many other women do as well.
And I'll tell you this, you're always very polite about it. So you now go into different retailers. You'll try on the clothing. It doesn't fit in a lot of them.
Yeah.
And you'll always be very kind about it. There she is in the change room.
That's not a hole, by the way. I got a lot of comments that you read the check. It's just the zipper. It was just the zipper.
Well, those are some good pants there that didn't get beyond the knee. Right?
Yeah.
Well, you flew into our city last night, and you took a trip last night to try on some clothing. Where'd you go and what happened?
I went to Aritzia because I know it's a Canadian brand, and I have heard from a lot of followers that they have trouble shopping there. So I went into experience I wanted to go into like the hometown of it to see if there was a different experience in the store, and sadly there wasn't. So I went, I shopped around, I picked out a few pieces I liked. Maximum I could find in store was a size 10, which truly felt more like a size 6, 8.
Yeah.
And then I went into their fitting rooms. Another thing I really don't love about that store is that it's a communal dressing room. So there I am as a regular person shopping with my girlfriends. Everyone's like, show us the dress. You can't walk outside to see how it looks. Especially me, if you saw those photos, they're not even covering my bra or underwear. Sorry, Dad. But I really, the salespeople there were lovely. There's nothing they can do. It's obvious that there's nothing there for me, and it's just a call out to the brand to say, hey, you think you're making diverse clothing sizes, this is how far away you are from fitting onto my body.
Yes. And here's the thing, some of them are listening, and that's how we know that you have a movement. You're more than a blogger. You are starting a movement, and you're pushing things. You're moving the dial. So you were in the Veronica Beard fashion show. You modeled in it.
Yes.
You got them to sort of increase their sizing so that it's more inclusive.
Yes.
We've got a picture of you right there looking like a queen. Beautiful. And also Madewell. Madewell has responded?
Madewell has responded, Loft has responded, Reebok has responded.
Nice.
We have, meaning I guess I have been in touch with brands that really, the good response from a brand is, we hear you, we're working on it. Like, if you have any ideas, let us know. That's a great response. I've received some responses from brands that are more defensive, and then there's been no response at all from a lot of different brands, which I find odd.
Why would you do that?
Right. Just say, hey, we're thinking about it. Or thanks for the feedback. You know, a no response for me is a really weird thing to do today.
I saw one brand on your Instagram, and they said something like, well, you know, every dress isn't for every body.
Alison Olivia.
That was it.
We're not shy here about brand call-outs, but I'm not mean about it. That's the thing. Alison Olivia notoriously undersizes their clothing, and they think that they're dressing for a diverse body type, and I'm just here to let them know they're missing an entire population of women who are looking to shop.
Thank you. We appreciate that. We love that.
Yeah.
Now, on that same note, when it comes to the industry sort of being a little bit delusional, you came up with a brand idea, you know, that was going to help women with thigh chafe, or that really like the sweat under your boob, and all of these things that we deal with that no one, the cosmetic and beauty industry, doesn't really want to deal with. And You went around to different retailers and they said that there's no market for this.
Absolutely. They said that sounds like a niche problem.
Yeah.
It's nothing I've ever heard. I heard so many times from men in the executive rooms that my wife's never complained about that. And I'm like, okay, well, she's probably not going to complain about it to you, but it's definitely happening to her. So we ended up launching Mega Babe about a year and a half ago to target thigh chafe and boob sweat, and also our deodorant, which had a 13,000 person wait list, which is available at G Beauty in Toronto.
Okay.
And truly, it's so validating to see that we sold out of both of our products before they launched the first summer.
It's a multi-million-dollar business.
Yes.
That's amazing. Okay, so with that said, you have some expertise here. I want to talk about the trends, and we want to talk about the trends that maybe women of certain sizes would usually stay away from.
Yeah.
You're bucking that by talking about different things that we should all be embracing, starting with the colored suit. Ta-da!
She did it!
Head to toe, baby!
She looks so good, and that is exactly the type of advice 5-10 years ago that they would not have told a woman over a size 2 to wear a bright, solid colored look.
Yeah.
Especially a suit. Suiting is awesome because now they have like a stretch crepe. They're realizing that women with curves want to wear this super chic look, and you don't need to be a size 2 to pull this off.
Absolutely.
Yes.
The other trend you have, ditching the skinny jeans for wide leg jeans. So it's good that we finally sort of made peace with the skinny jean.
Yeah, we have. And now that we're comfortable in a skinny jean, we need to get out. We need to get out of a skinny jean and get into an updated flare.
Ooh, I like those.
A flare sounds like, ooh, more volume. I'm not into that. But actually, when you wear it high-waisted and tucked in, which is going to sound wrong to you right now, you're going to be like, I'm not doing that. Tuck it in. It creates a great waist shape, and then add a little bit of a heel for a super long leg.
Yes.
Yes.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
The Canadian Tuxedo, can we like do a little nod to the Canadian Tuxedo? So denim, I think a lot of women have this love-hate relationship with denim.
I do.
I don't throw on jeans when I want to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
That's not what I do. It's a legging or a yoga pant. But you are rocking this Canadian Tuxedo, just like all the celebs.
Yeah.
What makes it a comfortable thing for you now?
Well, I do this thing called Supersize the Look, where I try to inspire women to get outside their comfort zone and say, hey, you can pull off what Jessica Alba's wearing or what Meghan Markle's wearing. And I actually surprised myself by saying, because I never would have worn denim on denim, because I don't have a real love for denim.
Right.
But now it's one of my go-to outfits.
I love
so
it.
So I even tricked myself into being more progressive. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, ditch your basic black and love the prints, embrace them. Why do we need to do that?
Because I often find that curvier women hide in a gray and black white palette. But it's not that you need to wear head to toe orange or you need to wear prints all the time. It's just if you sub out one of your basics, like your blazer, your cardigan, even your pant for something with a print, it elevates you and gives you a little bit more of a stylish edge.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, of all the research I did about you, Katie, the thing and the article that jumped out to me the most was one where you talked about how, you know, in the future you might lose some weight. Maybe, but that's not the point. The point is you are 1,000% comfortable in your body right now. And we can see that when you're on Instagram showing everything because the outfit doesn't fit. It's like all that awkwardness you don't ever see on Instagram because everyone's trying to be perfect. I think that is what most women want to emulate because we fight too hard with our bodies.
We do.
And you're comfortable. What is the key?
Well, I gained 60 pounds during my divorce. And before that time period, I would say I was always fighting with my body because I thought I was supposed to be thin. Yeah. And when you have the mindset of you're trying to be something that you can actually never physically be, even starving myself and working out 7 days a week, I was barely a size 10. Barely.
Yeah.
Just eking under the 12. So the point is, why live like that? Why stress over the 5, the 10 pounds that you need to lose all the time, punishing yourself? Women do this. Let it go, accept yourself, and focus on something else. That's kind of, it's like, it's a little revolutionary to say, right?
It's so simple, but it's so
I know, and it's hard. It's not easy. It's hard. I know that.
It's hard because of the messages we're getting,
Yes.
right? So you're switching the messages.
I'm switching the message, and the one thing I always say to start, where people are like, how can I ever get there? I'll never get there. Look in the mirror, and you have to notice when you are walking by the mirror and saying, ugh, ugh, and you're pinching yourself and you're saying the bad things, just start to notice the bad things. Step one.
Start to notice it and then change it.
And then change it.
And then change it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Love it. Love you. Thank you for everything you're
Thank
doing.
you.